brother. You better turn your radio back.
So we think about these Black Lives Matter that they want to be paid for being slaves and all that.
Reparations.
Yeah, there.
Are you talking about well, I heard they passed in North Carolina.
Yes.
But it was a small little town in North Carolina that passed reparations for whoever's over there. I'm sure they'll try to do something out here in California. I think they already actually got a little board going that they're going to start looking into it. So
yeah, and that's what we, the Raza, need to step up, protest, and I'm talking major, and turn around and tell them, no. Nobody gave reparations until the Native Americans and the Mexicans get ours first. We've been going through this crap a lot longer, so I don't want to hear it. Because it's not fair, dog. How are you going to give a bunch of money to a specific group, dog? This is the United States, a melting pot. How are you going to give it to a specific group?
Because right now they've got the white people with so much guilt. It was your
Why can't we let everyone in? Our border is not your mother. Mass deportations separate families. Well, so does baby mama culture. Mind you, y'all can leave together. Who's going to clean Trump's toilets? People with birth certificates. What did I see at the border? 50 Shades of Brown and a Diddy casting call. Refugees are fleeing communism. Actually, they're just bringing communism here. The process takes too long. Well, then tell people to stop swimming here and the process would be smoother. A wall isn't going to stop anything. Boundaries always help. Try it with your ex. No one is illegal on stolen land. Okay, little miss, swipe or no swiping. Why can't we let everyone in?
Understand, this is not what we voted for. This is exactly what you voted for. No, how can he do this? I've supported him through thick and thin. We told you. No, he promised to only deport the dangerous Latinos, not the good ones. Oh, you dumb fucking bitch. Why are you being so mean? I'm being mean. We have to fight this together. Oh, now you want to fight together? I didn't think it was going to turn out this way. Haven't you been listening to all his speeches since 2016? No, this is not the Trump I voted for. He's exactly who you voted for. All we want is a better economy. That's all we want. We love this country. Oh God, I can't believe this. My parents were Cuban refugees. And you still voted for him. They came here for a better and safer life. Like every refugee, but that didn't stop you from founding Latinas for Trump, which is like the dumbest thing. It's like cockroaches for raid. You lack empathy, and you are dumb.
We are Americans, bro. We not from Venezuela. I am an American, just like a white bitch. You ask that bitch, oh, where was you born? Oh, I was born in Pennsylvania. Oh, I was born in Illinois, bitch. Fuck, I'm not African. I'm not a foreigner, bitch. I'm probably more American than a white bitch.
I didn't think they was going to go after Cubans. We are not the bad people. I vote Trump because he wants to help the people, but this is not right.
When Donald Trump first won and they showed that a whole bunch of Mexicans voted for him, I was confused as shit. Like, why the fuck Mexicans vote for Donald Trump? No, he hate Mexicans. And then it clicked after, like, the recent shit that's happening. I've been reading comments, and I see a bunch of Mexicans that's claiming that they're legal, saying basically they don't give a fuck. They not here legal. Get them out of here. Like, what the hell? That shit is crazy as shit. And I keep on seeing a bunch of people say, this what y'all voted for. We don't care. But the illegal ones can't vote. So that wasn't them. It's the legal ones. It's the legal Mexicans that don't give a shit about their peers or their whatever. They don't give a damn about them because, you know, I guess since they got their legal rights, they feel like they should have their shit too. I don't know. But, like, I just recently learned that, like, Mexicans be racist towards each other, too. Like, I got a Mexican.
I will vote for Donald Trump. I will vote.
Raise your hands, come on.
For Donald Trump. Dale cintura, 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 cintura. I will vote for Donald Trump.
Lately, I have seen a lot of videos of black people making fun of Mexicans for what's happening right now with Mexican people. I have also seen black people make videos talking about Mexicans. Don't come to us for help because we're not helping. First of all, Mexicans are not alone. They have Honduran people, they have Salvadorian people, they have Guatemalan people, they have Nicaraguan people, and a whole bunch of other countries that are willing to join forces with the Mexican people. Black people, what makes you think that Mexicans are going to come running to y'all for help? What for? Y'all black people can't even help yourselves. That's wild. Mexican people are hardworking people. Mexican people stick together. They make it work. That's the total opposite of a black person. You want to call me racist? Go right ahead. I'm just keeping it real. Like I said, Mexican people are not alone. They have all of us. What makes you think that a Mexican will say, oh, okay, well, we have the blacks. Let's go to them. Come on now. Y'all don't even trust each other. What makes you think that a Mexican will trust you if you don't even trust your brother? Get your popcorn ready.
The American community is the only community that has the power in this country to change anything. They are the only one with the experience of civil matter. They are the only one que tenían el esclavo ahí mismitico. They are the only one that are not going to get deported anywhere, and you cannot put them all in jail. So African American community, which is the community that is stepped on by Cubans, the most are the only ones that are going to save the Latinos. And I clap for the African American community that has not come out. Because it is not, I do. We didn't do shit for them.
I get it, but I don't.
Me and you support, but in masses, we didn't support anything that was going with them. Latinos look at Cubans specifically, and I'm not going to talk about any other community because I'm not part of that community, even though I'm a Latina with them. Cubans talk shit about African Americans. Cubans did not support African Americans. Cubans think that they all victimize themselves, of this, all of that. African Americans are the only ones that are going to save your asses, Latinos. So you better start kissing. If you're going to kiss some ass in this country, you better kiss some black ass.
The deportation situation that's currently going on is equivalent to everyone telling black people to just comply. When they pull you over, just comply. When they come to a scene and don't do any investigating and you're automatically in the wrong, just comply. When they bust your door down, just comply. When they shoot you in your sleep, just comply. When they kill your kid, just comply. So, what's different now? Just get your citizenship. When they want to take your family and then for being illegal, just get your citizenship. Isn't it the same? Oh no, it's different. Right. Just like when you all come to this country, or even in this country, second generation, third generation, what have you, and we're letting you know, hey, they don't look at you as your equals, they look at you as equivalent to us, and this is how they treat us. So just be weary. We're not like you. We're not like you. We're more closer than them than we are to you. And that's why we're not on the front lines with you. Some people just have to learn the hard way, I guess. When we were stronger together, but you all didn't want to be together. You wanted to be above us. And leave it to them to show you that you're not. Leave it to them. They're going to do that every time. They're going to do their big one to show y'all that you are not like them. When y'all could have just took heed to what we were saying, but it was okay when it was just happening to black people. Whatever.
Latinos asking black people to join them in the protest. But last month, black people asked Latinos to stop saying the N-word because black people find it disrespectful when Latinos say the N-word. And Latinos were so offended that they started disrespecting the black community. And I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for this, but I want to say something. If you've been following me for a while or have gone through my videos recently, you see that I'm constantly pushing for unity between communities. Majority of the black people in the comments are stating how they get a lot of disrespect from the Latinos. And majority of the Latinos in my comments are actually really disrespectful to the black community. And I've been pushing for unity because these protests are not where we're going to unite. There's something bigger to come where we need that unity. And something that I've been noticing during these protests is a lot of Latinos are asking the black community for help. And when the black community states how they don't want to, or they don't feel like they should, Latinos are disrespecting them with racial slurs. There's a video circulating on the internet where a Latina is yelling the N-word in a very derogatory form to a black police officer. How is that helping our cause when we're asking the black community to join us? There's videos on the internet where the comment section is full of hate from Latinos to black people because the black community doesn't want to join us on the protest. And while sure, I agree that this is everybody's fight, Latinos, we need to take responsibility and acknowledge the fact that this is our fault. I find it very ghetto and disrespectful for us to be saying the N-word. I find it very disrespectful for us to be even saying the M word, that stands for Beatles in Spanish. And while I am going to have a lot of people in the comments saying that this is all politics and about the Latinos for Trump BS, this has nothing to do with politics because it is before Trump took office. We were put against each other.
You gonna cover, nigga? I'm fist, nigga.
That nigga right there. Yeah, you do, nigga. Stop playing. Yeah, you can that. That nigga right there.
Y'all can address that. Then stop looking for black people to be out there for y'all. Y'all are not black. Latinos, specifically Mexicans, Cubans, y'all are not black. You don't have the right to say that word. You do not come from a lineage of bondage. You do not come from a place where you were sold. Okay, you are not black. No matter how much you try to be a thug, you are not black. No matter how many times you hang around black people, you are not black. And if you are not an African American, a descendant from slavery, that word should never come out of your mouth. This is why most black people are not out there, on top of them being tired because we said we told you so. This is one of the reasons why we don't feel aligned with y'all, because of things like this. And it's not just them, because they learned it from somewhere. And I don't want to hear the excuse is a product of their environment. Because, baby, I grew up around Latinos, okay? I grew up around them. And none of them would ever use the N-word in front of me. And yes, I grew up in Houston. So don't bring the Texas shit in there either. Because that's BS. They would get checked. And I do mean by the chin. Until y'all can address that shit, don't say nothing to black people. Fix your house first before you go outside.
I don't think black people have a right to tell white people or Hispanics what they can and cannot say. And that means if a black person wants to use the N-word, that means a white person also can use the N-word, because all lives matter, not just black lives matter. So with that said, the fact that they're trying to sue this woman, this white woman, they're trying to take her kid away from her because she used the N-word, just shows you how toxic cancel culture is. And this is a great case as to how we need to stop cancel culture. It is anti-American. It is anti-free speech. And if you can say the N-word, so can I, whether you like it or not. It doesn't affect your freedom, but you're sure affecting mine by telling me that I can't say it because I'm not black. So make the N-word great again.
So tell me why Hispanic folks was in my comment section talking about I'm racist for asking why they don't say SA or fool, because those are specifically Mexican terms or movie terms and this and that, blah, blah, while also justifying that they should continue to say nigga. So they're calling me racist for asking why don't y'all say SA or fool, while also saying, yeah, we can say nigga though. I was just sitting there like, what the fuck? I ain't gonna lie, that comment section also did get racist and shit, but I'm not gonna go into that yet. I'll wait on that. So tell me why Hispanic.
You gonna cover, nigga? I'm fake, nigga. I know you do, dog. I'll spit on your plate. I'll put my dick on your plate, nigga. Fuck your family, fuck your kids, nigga. That's how it is. I can't sleep comfortably because of you.
He be fucking getting a whole fucking plate. He be fucking expecting us to give us a whole fucking shit. That nigga right there.
Do y'all really gotta keep saying that?
Do you go to cover?
Yeah, you do, nigga. Stop playing.
Look, there goes some white cops over there. Let's call them some names.
Yeah, you do. Nigga, act like I don't know your fucking face. Stop fucking playing.
Nigga, 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 nigga.
If you a nigga in Cali helping them white Mexicans, you are a coon. These are the same white Mexicans that went to Cali and destroyed black neighborhoods and killed black people, and still to this day racist as fuck. And you down there putting your life on the line for somebody that will call you a nigga on their best day. If you a nigga in Cali.
History between black.
You never hear the children of illegal immigrants talk to the people of the legal immigrants who got here illegally. You never hear them calling help from them. You won't. And the legal immigrants who got here illegally, who been here illegally, don't give off. They don't want them people to come here because they know they're going to turn this into a third world country. They actually left their country to escape them type of people in the first place.
This message goes to all you Latinos who were not born in the United States of America, talking shit to other Latinos who were born in the United States of America. You guys are talking shit to us because we stand with the mass deportations of these illegal immigrant criminals who are not only criminals in America, but also their own country. You can get upset with us all you fucking want. At the end of the day, none of you have to be there, nor do those individuals. I don't know who you guys think you are, but the fucking audacity to come to someone's country and demand that certain things not be done because you say so. This is exactly why I consider myself and will always call myself American. No soy Mexicano. I'm not Mexican. I'm Latino, but I'm an American Latino. And I find it a little bit funny that ironically you guys don't mention the fucking beef between each fucking nation and the way certain people think of each other from other countries. I like how you guys leave out that there's even Mexicans right now in Tijuana protesting against illegal immigration, saying we don't want them here either, America. You also got Mexicans not like Venezuelans. El Salvadorians do not like Hondurans. Cubans and Puerto Ricans. Call one of them the opposite and you'll see how quickly they'd get upset. Even though we may share the same color of skin, that don't make us all kin. We are all different and unique in our own way. But for some of you guys upset that American Latinos are supporting this mass deportation of these individuals, just remember, you don't have to be here. You can always go back to your country and try to turn it into the America you want it to be. Straight up, y'all can get the fuck out of here.
Legal immigrants don't want to be around the illegal immigrants because the illegal immigrants are the lower class or the criminal class of their country. That's why you never hear them, the legal immigrants and their children plead to the legal citizens who left their country. It's not going to happen. They don't fucking, that's a division in itself. So according to Tom Homan, there are 700,000 violent offenders, murderers, sexual predators, and rapists who Joe Biden let in the border illegally, right? Within the last 3 or 4 years. There are less violent offenders in our prisons. We might as well open our prisons because a lot of them are innocent. You know what I'm saying? Especially the black ones. We are better off opening our own prisons and letting them fucking go. Why are we fighting for other people's prisoners? That shit is insane. So you mean to tell me we're going to allow immigrants and the children of immigrants to come here and protest for their criminals who broke the law here, and the citizens here are not going to protest for their own citizens and their own relatives? Nigga, every black person I know got a relative in prison. Everybody black got somebody in prison they fucking know. So we gonna that's what I'm saying. The cause is fucking stupid. They want us to fucking help them and side with them so they can break the law. And come here after they break the law, they're gonna be racist and they're gonna fucking displace us. The dumbest shit in the world. The dumbest shit in the world. Mexicans don't allow illegal immigrants in their own country. Why would we let Mexicans come here illegally if Mexicans don't allow illegal immigrants in their own country, in their own border? They deport motherfuckers. That shit is stupid, yo. This is the dumbest shit ever. So now, all that being said, Mexicans wondering where the blacks at because they riding and they getting deported and shit, right? They want to know where the blacks at. Man, in our fucking business. Because look, y'all throwing rocks, y'all vandalizing shit. Y'all don't got a good cause, right? So y'all there vandalizing shit. And for the most part, I expect y'all to be beat with billy clubs, water holes. I expect dogs to be sick on y'all. I expect a few had to be killed. None of that happened. You know what I'm saying? None of that happened. The cops is being very, 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 very fucking gentle with y'all. Like y'all criminals, y'all illegal immigrants, right? Now, if blacks were to go out there, they would shoot us there'll be no rubber bullets, right? There'll be water holes, there'll be gunshots, there'll be people off. Like I'm saying, like y'all already try to blame us for doing shit we ain't do. We ain't even there. But if we was to go and help y'all, we would get blamed for everything, and then when the cops turn on us, y'all will abandon us. Y'all might even turn on us. We're not fucking helping y'all and y'all problem. We are criminals. We ain't supporting y'all. All y'all do is blame us for shit anyway. So we're going to go to the front line, take all the bullets for y'all. Everybody call us bullet bags. Supposed to be supposed to be y'all vanguards. When y'all don't even like us, y'all want us to come defend and march with y'all. When y'all don't even like us, shit is ridiculous. Never going to happen. We would never again in our lives stand up for no immigrants. We're not doing it, especially illegal immigrants, especially the ones that stab our relatives in prison, the ones that kill innocent people on the streets, the ones that gatekeep their communities to keep us out, the ones that displace us, the ones that take jobs from us, the ones that keep us out of housing, the ones that's in power, that's, displaced in our communities with immigrants and flooding our communities and moving us out. Why would we ever help that? We're not helping y'all so we could get killed for y'all. Y'all ain't even citizens. We ain't even allies. Get the fuck out of here. We're not doing that silly shit. We minding our business. We are no longer supporting immigrants. From now on, y'all got to pay a fee. Y'all got to pay to play. Anything you want to support, y'all got to pay us by the billions. Y'all got to pay by the billions. Like, straight up. Like, I feel that y'all supposed to pay us anyway. I feel that you're supposed to pay taxes to us anyway. I feel that all immigrants are supposed to pay taxes to black Americans. Once y'all in this country, y'all supposed to pay taxes. You know what I mean? And I want to say this too. If you out in California or anywhere in America and you see immigrants, call ICE. Whatever the number is, call ICE. This is not snitching. This is not criminal activities. These people are invading our country. Call ICE. Get them the fuck up out of here. Hopefully it's a reward. If it's a reward, even better. I want y'all motherfuckers to call ICE on these people. On families, houses. I want you to give addresses up. Go to the schools of the children. Find out what we can listen. Point out, help ICE and help Trump as much as you could. Doing your fucking country a good service. Fuck these people. Fuck these people. Nigga, call ICE. And this is something else I be saying too. This is stolen land. Y'all some fucking sore losers. We bought this land after we beat Mexico in the fucking war. Like, we purchased this land for $15 million, right? And when we purchased it, y'all wasn't even here anyway. The people who was here was actual dark-skinned indigenous people who didn't even speak Spanish. You motherfuckers was in Spain being mixed because y'all mutts, y'all chinos, and y'all Asians. There was no Asians in America. See, y'all Mexicans don't know who you really are. Y'all really chinos, slaves. Y'all really come from India, East India, and China, and the Philippines, and all that. Y'all part of the Filipino slave trade with the African slave trade. Like, y'all crazy as fuck to think y'all actually like Americans. This is stolen land. If it's stolen land, why the fuck you here? Like, as if Mexico wasn't stolen land. Like,
we have Mexicans in Los Angeles, in the United States, demanding that we give back the land that we conquered and that we then paid for after conquering it, the territory that Mexico had held for like 20 years, a couple hundred years ago. And then they lost the war that they started, sold it to us in a treaty rather than give up the vast territory that we'd actually won in that war that they started, including Mexico City. Ever hear of the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo? Yeah, they lost, and they're lucky we paid $15 million in 1848 gold, which in gold, not our debased currency, would be $2.6 billion today. You got that lying around Mexico? Never mind, doesn't matter either way. It's not for sale.
Speaking of Mexicans for Trump, why does everybody keep talking about stolen land and then bringing up Mexico? Like, is it Mexico stolen land as well? Did we forget about the Mayans, the Incas, and the Aztecs and all that? Did they not exist or something? You know what I'm saying? Like, is not Mexico Spanish conquered land? Like, I'm trying to remember history right here. But last time I checked, Latin America was conquered by the Spanish, the French, and the Portuguese, right? That's conquered territory. Mexico is stolen land. What was Mexico called before it was Mexico? Can't anybody tell me that? Because I have never heard about that in history ever. And instead of reading, I came to social media. Can somebody tell me, please?
The Spanish people who colonized Mexico, they stole that land. But that's like saying we stole the land from y'all. Y'all didn't even fucking exist. Y'all Chino, fake Indian, fake Native American ass people didn't exist. Y'all Spanish people, y'all didn't even exist. Y'all actually crossed the border and come on, you crossed the border. That's like the French saying we stole Louisiana after we purchased Louisiana during the Louisiana Purchase. Like, and fuck all your Haitians saying that, oh, Haiti helped America during slavery. Fuck all that shit. We don't give a fuck because y'all beat Napoleon that we got Louisiana for cheaper either. Fuck all y'all. I won't give a fuck about none of that shit you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into this podcast. Welcome back. The Bed Back Podcast. I'm your host. So, these illegal immigrants, Latinos, are getting a fucking wake up. Democratic Party had these motherfuckers real comfortable. Gave them five-star restaurants, 5-star hotels. They gave them cars, gave them scooters. They had them all come in, just walking by the thousands, by the caravan, right? And now they want help. Let's get into it. So, these Mexican motherfuckers are calling black Americans for help. All the Latinos, right? See, these Mexicans in particular, they ain't calling other Latinos for help. They ain't calling the Puerto Ricans. I'm saying, you don't hear shit from the Puerto Ricans. They ain't calling the Dominicans. You don't hear shit from the Dominicans, right? All you hear is, where the black people at? Motherfucker, y'all been so fucking racist towards us for the last 100 years. In prisons, y'all are allies with the Aryan Nation. Why don't you call it Aryan Nation? The Aryan Brotherhood. How come y'all ain't calling the Peckerwoods? How come where's the Serranos at? Where's the Norteños at? Like, where's the Latin Kings at? Like, where are all these groups that y'all form against us? Like, where is LULAC? Where is your leadership? Y'all have where is George Lopez? Where is John Leguizamo? Where is all these where is Jennifer Lopez at? Where is motherfucking Sonny and American Cholo at? Where are all these proud ass Latinos who been fucking talking this Latino shit for years when it's no problem? See, everyone is a Latino when it comes to against the black Americans. Everybody's proud to be a fucking Latino when it comes to being black Americans. But when the pressure on against white supremacy, that's when y'all want to, you know what I'm saying, be our allies. That's when y'all want to call us. But as long as they're oppressing us, y'all said nothing. We didn't see no Mexicans marching in doing the civil rights. None of that shit. We didn't see no Mexicans during BLM until people started looting. We don't see no Mexican help until people start looting and shit. We already gave y'all citizenship. Like, the reason why y'all fucking anchor babies are citizens is because of us. Like, we don't owe y'all nothing. The reason y'all got civil rights is because of us, right? And by the way, looting is not support. Like, getting free shit is not support. Oh, we was rich. No. Y'all didn't come to we started looting and getting free shit. Y'all was getting washing machines, VCRs, and TVs and shit. That's not support. That's freeloading. That's what y'all was doing. We kicked in the door and y'all came behind. That's not support. Getting free shit ain't support. We are no longer helping y'all. We are not going to no longer participate in the Juan Crow. What is Juan Crow? Juan Crow is the Mexican version or Latino version of Jim Crow. We are segregated. In California, there are segregated communities, Mexicans and blacks. There are sundown towns in California, South LA, Los Angeles, East LA right now where blacks can't even participate in walking. Can't walk the sidewalks. Can't even live in the communities. They firebomb men, women, and children all the time. These Mexicans killed more black Americans than the KKK in the last 30 years. We are no longer supporting people who side with white supremacy. Every group in America has a form of racism towards black Americans, right? La Raza in particular, white in the race. Even though y'all taking the white race, even though y'all browning the white race, y'all want to whiten your own race. There's always a black ass Umbrella, one of your grandmothers, always some black dark-skinned ass Umbrella with a white man, white in the race. Y'all take pride in that shit. We don't give a fuck about white in our race. We the only people who don't bleach our skin, who don't participate in white supremacy. We're the only anti-white people in the world, especially in America. Everyone else is fine being a subject or second class to white people. Y'all fine being conformed. Y'all fucking Mexicans, y'all don't mind being, harassed by white people and working for white people. Africans don't mind being called nigger. Caribbeans don't mind being called nigger. Y'all eat that shit up. We don't play that shit. We the only ones that fight for rights in this country. We the only ones that go against the government, go against white people. We the only ones who stand up for ourselves in this country. Everybody else conform, but everybody else fight against us. Everybody else want to give us problems. There is no reason why Mexicans and white supremacists should be allies in prison. Because in the world, Mexicans and white supremacy doesn't exist. White American nationalists don't like Mexicans. Y'all can never be white. Nick Fuentes is a Mexican white nationalist. He's a white homosexual Mexican who preaches hate towards black Americans. Enrique Toro, what do I think his name is from the Proud Boys? The leader of the Proud Boys, a fucking white nationalist, but he's Cuban. George Zimmerman, another racist, killed Trayvon Martin. Like, everyone's cool with being a diet white. Like, everyone's sued to be white. No one ever sued to be black, right? These people are fine being second place in America. They fine being just under white and amongst white and below white. As long as they're above black, all these people, Cubans, Mexicans, are racist as fuck. But never towards nobody but black people. Not even towards towards each other. Like, these white Latinos are racist towards the Afro Latinos. They want black Americans to help them, right? But they treat us like they treat the Afro Latinos in their country. But yet you want us to help y'all when y'all are racist towards us. Because in y'all country, y'all bring the same racism, the same caste system, the same colorist systems here, right? But it don't fucking work here. We are above y'all. Don't confuse white. It's not privilege. You don't have white privilege. I say y'all have white proximity, right? Because they give y'all proximity. Because y'all kiss ass. So they let y'all think y'all one of them. Y'all like a duck, right? That run with eagle. But we falcons. And the eagles are bigger than us. And they bully us. But y'all fucking ducks. And sometimes them eagles remind y'all fucking ducks. And y'all left with the fucking falcons. We could fight the eagles, but y'all fucking ducks got it confused. Y'all not like either one of us. Y'all don't belong here. Y'all in the wrong space. We belong in the air. Y'all belong in a fucking pond. Mexico is a fucking pond. And y'all always confuse that. Y'all third world countries is ponds. America is the fucking air. It's above y'all. It's way above y'all. And the problem is y'all get here and y'all think y'all American. Y'all think y'all white. Of course y'all not black. But it makes sense that you're on the bottom. Now, y'all might think, because look, white people will use y'all to displace us, right? The government will. Regular white racists won't. I'm saying they won't. They will use y'all because look, even in prison, y'all frontline dogs. Y'all the front line, so they don't have to fight. Y'all displace us and move to our communities. So y'all move it in the middle of us so we can fight y'all. Y'all don't fight them, but it keeps us from them. You know what I'm saying? Y'all middlemen. But when we don't need you, when either side needs you, we don't fucking need you. And this is what happens to you. You get rounded up, get checked. See, they're recalibrating y'all to let y'all know to be on your fucking best behavior. It's just a reminder to make y'all act a little nicer, kiss a little more ass, be more humble, because y'all was getting beside yourself. See, a lot of y'all got beside yourself like this. Y'all thought y'all was voting white to harm us, right? But Trump, y'all voted for Trump when the Democratic Party got y'all here. The Democratic Party got y'all everything y'all got. The Democratic Party even let y'all be citizens because technically y'all not citizens. This is because you was born here. See, y'all thought because y'all was born here that y'all was great, but y'all forgot your mothers, siblings, your uncle, your people across the border. Y'all forgot. See, y'all want to get here and close the door and weld it shut. But what y'all forgot is y'all still have illegal friends, boyfriends, baby fathers, husbands. You know what I'm saying? Y'all forgot that shit. I voted for America because I'm American. Trump is white, but he don't run as white. He run as the better option for the country. You know what I'm saying? So I voted against you. I voted for Trump to get all you out of here. Because Trump always told me he was anti-Mexican. He always told me he was cool with the blacks because he took pictures with Mike Tyson. He helped Michael Jackson. He helped Whitney Houston. Like people say he's racist, but he never did nothing racist. All that Central Park 5 shit, who gives a fuck? That was then. Who gives a fuck? I'm over that. Fuck that. But y'all thought because the Proud Boys and everybody else thought that Trump was on some MAGA shit and MAGA was racist. Trump used them redneck racist motherfuckers. He used them. He used them. Trump is not racist. Trump kicked it with black celebrities, boxers, basketball players. He kicked it, singers. Trump dated a half black American model. He never did shit with a Latino. I never seen Trump with a Latino. He don't fuck with Latinos. That's why he had the MAGA fool, because he's not a fucking country bumpkin, middle earther, middle America white person. He's from Queens, Manhattan, nigga, New York City, mafia, Italian, blacks, East Coast. Like, he has nothing in common with the MAGA audience. The MAGA audience is lost. This is some racist, broke-ass rednecks. And you Latinos thought y'all had something in common with them racist, broke-ass rednecks. Because y'all racist and y'all some broke-ass rednecks yourself. You know what I'm saying? Y'all practice racism in your country. Y'all came here and sided with the racists and thought you had a racist candidate, and you didn't. What you had was a cool-ass white boy. It's a cool-ass white boy. You know what I'm saying? Cool-ass white boy who kicked it with us. And he never did nothing fucked up against all that 70s shit in the hotel. We don't give a fuck about that shit. You know what I'm saying? All I know is Mike Tyson fuck with him. I fuck with Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson is a god. Like Tupac is a god. You know what I'm saying? He took pictures with Tupac. Nigga, he was cool with Michael Jackson. He supported Michael Jackson when everybody's called him a pedophile. Nigga, I fucks with Trump. He fucked up a mulatto bitch. I fucks with Trump. A redneck wouldn't do none of that type of shit. MAGA is anti all that shit. So MAGA is a fan club who got shit fucked up, and y'all sided with them, and this is your reality check. It backfired. This is your karma. Your neighbors, the children in your neighborhood are fucking being affected. Meanwhile, none of our families is being affected at all. In fact, life is getting better. You know what Trump just did too recently as a trucker? He made it so that if you don't speak English or if you can't speak and read English, you can't even drive trucks. Wiping all the Latinos and Indians. And nigga, what? This nigga is American as fuck. American. He's not black American. Yes, he is white, but he's not like an American white. He's an immigrant white. His mom from Scotland, his grandfather from German. He's a mixed motherfucker, but American as fuck. Doing the right thing. It's like the only president in my life who didn't do no racist shit. Didn't attack us. Didn't mass incarcerate us. Didn't put drugs in our community. Didn't put immigrants in our community. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these motherfuckers put immigrants in our community. LBJ, like fuck, he doing his thing. Like, LBJ gave us welfare and all that bullshit. He gave us immigrants and all that civil rights bullshit we didn't need. And Trump is doing everything against what's expected of him to do. Was be racist towards us. Read it a week. Well, at least, hold on, I'm not on coon shit, but I don't perceive him to be as racist. He might be racist, but so far, he didn't. A racist targets blacks. Like, you know, George Bush target blacks with the war on drugs. Nixon target blacks by letting drugs come in the community. So Nixon let drugs come in. No, my bad. Not Nixon. Nixon didn't let the drugs in. Nixon called us niggers and black bastards and shit. Nixon was racist too, but Ronald Reagan brought these fucking drugs in. The Iran-Contra, the Noriega, all that shit, the Freeway Rick Ross, and all that shit was Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan flooded the black communities with all the drugs. I'm saying it wasn't Nixon. Nixon had mixed reviews. He called us niggers and black masters and shit in private, but he was a fucking racist too. I'm saying, but Ronald Reagan brought them drugs in. During the 80s, the crack epidemic was Ronald Reagan. George Bush, war on drugs, aka war on black people who were selling drugs. Mass incarceration was Bill Clinton. George W.H. Bush, I can't remember if he did anything racist or not. Obama, blackface in a white space, fucking racist, did nothing for us, did everything for the gays. Trump came in, he rounded y'all up last time. We got money last time. America was great when Trump was here last time. Shit was great until the epidemic happened. Then we had Biden who let all y'all come in, and y'all all came here voting for Trump. Y'all forgot. Your kids came here. Y'all got dreamer programs. Y'all forgot that y'all really illegal. Y'all really don't deserve to be here. You really don't qualify. Y'all really lie the application saying y'all Americans. Y'all really not. If amendment ain't for y'all. Y'all lying the application saying y'all citizens. Y'all really not citizens. Y'all really not of this culture. Y'all really don't align with us. Your program is not really American. Y'all really come from violent ass places. Y'all really come from crime, rape. Y'all come from a real fucked up culture, criminal class culture, right? And you come from a racist culture. And being from a racist culture, y'all thought y'all was voting for a racist. Ha ha, joke's on you. You was voting for an anti-Latino. He shitted on the Mexicans. I mean, he shitted on the Puerto Ricans. He shits on y'all. Every opportunity he gets, Trump shits on y'all. And I'm all for him shitting on y'all because y'all thought y'all was going to shit on us. Joke's on you. You got beside yourself. See, you're not an eagle or a falcon. You're a fucking duck. Both the eagles in the mountains, we are high up in the air. We on the cliffs. We're in the highest branches in the air. Y'all belong in a fucking pond because y'all beneath us. And I ain't saying like, it's not like it's fucked up saying y'all beneath us, but y'all, the country y'all come from is beneath us. Y'all ducks. Y'all ground birds and shit. Y'all like chickens and, y'all like ducks and chickens and shit. Y'all ground birds. Mm-hmm. Puerto Ricans it's like like crows, pigeons and shit. That's like Puerto Ricans, but nigga, the black is in, nigga, we are on a higher plane. And y'all ducks forgot y'all wasn't really birds of prey. And y'all voted for the fucking predator. Ha ha, joke's on you. Now your mother got to pay for it. Your grandmother got to pay for it. Your fucking baby fathers, your husbands, your wives got to pay for it. And I love it. I fucking love it. That's what I voted for. I voted to get you the fuck out of here. All of you. Trump don't want y'all here. Trump don't want y'all in these positions. Trump don't want no Spanish people in power. That's why he changed. That's why he made the American. Trump doing so much. Like, racist how? Racist where? He's not even, first of all, Latinos is not even a race, so we don't know what y'all race is. Y'all got to figure that shit out. Y'all don't know what race y'all are, because you're not black, you're not white, y'all some mixed breed motherfuckers, some mixed breed motherfuckers. We don't know what y'all really are, so it's not racist. What it is it's anti-Latino, which y'all voted for. Y'all made songs. Y'all was screaming, oh, the Trump, Latinos for Trump and shit. It was great. It's a beautiful sight. Which I'm surprised that more, see, these fucking blacks voted for fucking Joe Biden. I mean, Kamala Harris, which is weird, but that had to be all black immigrants. Couldn't no black Americans vote for that shit. But joke's on you, and this is where we at now. I love the backfire. I love the poetic justice you motherfuckers is facing. Because y'all have no allies. White people are not coming to your rescue. At all. Maybe the gay ones, but it's not a lot of gay. But the gays, but white people don't give a fuck. They want y'all going too. America's only black and white. So it's ever been. Like I feel sorry for y'all Asians, y'all Latinos, y'all Indians. I feel sorry for you because y'all don't have a place here. Y'all would never have a place here. Y'all can pretend I'm an American. I was born here. Nobody gives a fuck because you was born here. We can see you. We know you ain't one of us. And that's just what it is. Toodaloo. And this is the reminder. You see us, you see fucking Americans. Know who y'all fucking with. Y'all for sure thought y'all was all above the blacks. None of you are. Nobody. We are the only Americans. Think about it. We on every page of history. None of y'all are. The Ellis Islanders are. We're the only ones. No one. So that's what I'm saying. People ain't getting it. But I hope you're getting a better picture now. Nigga, is this a wake up? It's a Latino wake up call. Puerto Ricans ain't saying nothing. Nobody's saying nothing on your behalf of none of you. This is great. It's beautiful. All these groups. Look, Vivek Ramaswamy, even Elon Musk got beside himself. He's not really white. He's an African. It don't matter if he's white or not. He's still a fucking African. Go back to Africa. Trump, they told him to go back to Africa. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody in this country is safe. Black Americans are not safe, but we used to not being. We not a maneuver amongst this shit. Or y'all pawns. And not needed. Or really welcome. Or really liked. That is being used. This is the reality. Every group is being used. Besides the Europeans. Even the Europeans are being used. The Irish is being used. The Italians are being used. Everyone's being used to play against us. And everyone is fine playing against us. Everybody is fine fighting against us. Everybody is fine when they oppress us. Everybody's cool with oppressing us. But when the tables turn, now y'all want to talk ally shit. Now y'all want to be, shut the fuck up. Never. That's not our dog in a fight. Get your own dog. Our dog ain't fighting this fight. Not what we doing. All these Mexicans have a racist term for us. They don't want us dating a woman at all. You know what I'm saying? They don't want us in a community at all, but they want us to fight for us, even though they benefit us. Even though low rider culture is ours, chopper bikes is ours, hip hop is ours, old school R&B they call oldies is ours. They get so much from us. The kids get the 14th Amendment. The kids get all these civil rights. They get to live over our tax money. Check this out, right? There is no reason for us to ever feel bad for Latino children of illegal immigrants. Let me tell you why. Because even though the Latinos here illegally, right? We'll get back to that. And they work for minimum wages, their kids get born here and their kids get a leg up, an advantage over us. By this speaking Spanish, they get a leg up over us and they make money over us in the working department, right? Now, back to this Juan Crow. They because they speak Spanish, they get advantage over us. Even though we're citizens and we fought for the rights, they get a leg up just by being born here and being Latino. They get to, use Juan Crow and keep us out of job positions, keep us out of housing. They get in a position of power and they keep us out. They systematically keep us out. That's Juan Crow. Juan Crow is a systematic oppression against black people from Mexicans. Mexicans have their own form of white supremacy or Latino supremacy, right? Against us. So we don't call it Jim Crow because they're Mexicans. So we call that Juan Crow. You know what I'm saying? And they practice a type of supremacy, but they're not white, so it's not white supremacy. So we're going to call that Taco Supreme. They practice Taco supremacy against us. You know what I'm saying? And let's talk about this black-brown coalition. Brown doesn't exist. Black is on our birth certificates. Black people are a thing. Brown people is some shit's a fake out. They're really white, but they're not black. But how they want to fake us out is having brown and black has proximity to each other. So if they say they brown or black, it looks like we have a coalition. But the reality of it is they're white. And the reality of it is it's always been a white and Mexican coalition. Aryan Brotherhood, Peckerwoods, they always been allies. It never been a black and brown thing. We always been separated. And they want to quote Tupac and Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle is a fucking half immigrant. So respecting Nipsey Hussle, but he's a fucking half immigrant. So of course he was a Democratic shill. Of course he wanted his immigrant family here, his immigrant father here. So that's immigrant shit. And respecting Nipsey Hussle, but he's a fucking immigrant as far as I'm concerned. Now you quoting Tupac. Tupac come from, revolution. He's anti-government. Of course he was in solidarity, but Tupac said a lot of shit. That's some black empowerment. Y'all not quoting none of Tupac black empowerment shit. Y'all won't quote that one Mexican line. It won't be LA without Mexicans. How come y'all play White Man's World? How can y'all play Me Against the World? How come y'all play Brenda's Got a Baby? How come y'all play Keep Your Head Up? How come y'all play The Blacker the Berry, The Sweeter the Juice? Y'all don't play none of that real black Tupac shit. Y'all play one little fucking snippet. How come y'all ain't playing no fucking Mexican songs? Y'all have no Mexican quotes? Matter of fact, it's a Mexican song going out there saying, I will support Donald Trump.
I will vote for Donald Trump. I will vote for Donald Trump. Let's do it. Latino for Trump. I will vote for Donald Trump.
Bueno, señoras y señores, everybody, let's sing this song, everybody, together, okay? I need you loud, because I want you Trump here.
See, we make songs like Fight the Power. We make songs like, even, let me see also, fuck Donald Trump. We make songs like, fuck the police. We make songs like We Gonna Be All Right. Every time it's a movement for us, we have one of our artists, it's a soundtrack to our struggle. There is no soundtrack to your struggle because y'all not creative, y'all not American, y'all don't have the fucking spirit. Y'all are fighting to keep criminals. Every illegal immigrant is a fucking criminal, and all their children should be criminals too. And they criminals and their children are showing the criminality by burning our country, by flashing another country's flags. These fucking anchor babies are not real Americans. They don't have American pride. They are burning down neighborhoods. They're attacking police. These are fucking criminals. Tijuana is the worst place on earth. Mexicans have like 5 of the worst cities on the fucking planet. They always want to say, Mexicans always want to say black on black crime. There is nothing worse than Mexican on Mexican crime in Mexico. Mexico is the worst shit in the fucking world. And to allow Mexicans to come here with no background check, criminals, rapists, terrorists, gang members, cartels, people with diseases, these little fat penguin, out of shape, old motherfuckers get to live across the border. They bring nothing to our country but third worldness. Just like other immigrants. They don't bring no quality. There is no standout Mexican we know within 100 years. We can't name. There's no equivalent to a Martin Luther King or Malcolm X as far as Latinos go. They don't bring no innovation to this country. They're not inventors. They don't do nothing. Everything they do is to take away from Black Americans. Landscaping is something we created. We created the lawnmower, right? Now, these people came here and took all our children summer jobs. They took jobs from the crackheads, right? They took jobs, even you'll see an old-ass Latino working at McDonald's, Burger King, and those are teenage jobs. They're taking teenage jobs, which takes from the Black household because, when our teenagers work, that takes a burden, and that adds, revenue for the house. It takes a burden off the parents. But these motherfuckers come in and taking everything, and they come and they undermine us, right? And they don't pay taxes. Their children are welfare recipients. They come here illegal, have kids, and our taxpayers' money have to feed, raise, and provide housing for these fucking children. Plus, have sympathy for people we pay for, and then they grow up to be criminals. They grow up to be racist. They grow up to be MA. They grow up to be Norteños. They grow up to be criminals. And why the fuck we acting like they're taking children to gas chambers and shit? Like, why we acting like they're taking all these fucking illegal immigrants to gas chambers and shit like that? They bringing these motherfuckers back to the country in which they came. The point of Latinos is like, you walking up to your enemy, right? Taking a gun off your waist and handing it to him. That's what it's, why would we support that? It's like basically giving our kids to pedophiles. Why would we support that? Why would we support people who sue to be white, right? Who kids grow up to be gang members or police, and either one they decide they pick, they go against Black Americans. They want to police us. Like, why would we support them children who grow up to be police and gang members against our children? Not doing that. I'm thinking about the future. I'm not gonna make my children, my grandchildren, future worse by supporting these people today. They children, their grandchildren. I'm not supporting future racists, future gang members, future Black American killers, future judges or police officers. I'm not or public defenders that railroad us. That's what their children are. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it to Black children. I'm thinking ahead. Fuck that. Or to be politicians and to take our resources. Why would we support any of that? That's insane. People feel so obligated that we have to help. When the fuck did this happen? Where this entitlement come that we have to support or we should unite? When was we ever united with a Mexican or an African or when was we? When did this history happen that I don't know about? We always stood alone and we never asked for help because we never expect help. There was nobody here to help us. And that's just gonna say, during the Underground Railroad, Blacks came here. Blacks went there, right? And then them same Blacks, y'all ostracized and y'all marginalized. And them same Blacks actually helped y'all get y'all independence, if you telling the whole truth. And those Blacks ain't us. Them Blacks are Mexicans now. So even if them Blacks wasn't never us, I'm saying? So even the Blacks that's in Canada, those are not us. So we don't want to hear that, we helped y'all. Y'all didn't help us because y'all still treat them people like shit, even though they helped y'all get y'all independence. We don't want to hear that y'all helped us during the slaves came to Mexico. Who gives a fuck? Nigga, we didn't go. We still here. The fuck you talking about? Slaves went to, who gives a fuck? So, and they ain't us. Them ain't our family members. We don't know them. That was fucking 200, 300 years ago. Who gives a fuck? There are 40% of California prisons are fucking Mexicans. It should be now one Mexican criminal because the government don't oppress Mexicans. There is no Mexican segregation. There is no Mexican Jim Crow. There is no Mexican slavery. There is no Mexican, mass incarceration. There's no Mexican Tuskegee experiment. Like, they don't go through shit. Once they're here, they're free to do whatever. They assimilate as white. They kiss ass. They don't go against the grain. They beef with us. They don't beef with white people. And if you notice, none of these groups ever discriminate against white people. Though they're taking jobs from white people, but you never hear them, saying racist shit to white people. You never heard him call on white people monkeys, even though white people have rhesus monkey blood and monkey lips and shit. You never hear them. I'm saying they be hairy like apes. You never hear them talking. None of these groups, no Indians, no Asians, none of them discriminate towards white people ever. I mean, they undermine them, yes, but they don't verbally say racist shit like they do to us. It don't happen because they kiss white ass. They bow down to white people. They think white people are Americans and they're not. White people are immigrants. The black American is the Americans. You never hear Mexican or you never hear Mexicans bombing white people or harming white people in LA. They only harm blacks. You know what I'm saying? You notice that? They don't harm the Asians. They don't harm the Indians. They only target the blacks. Everyone only target blacks. You don't hear Indian Americans, being racist towards white people. You hear being racist towards blacks. And then they get to be police. Even non-American citizen Mexicans get to be police, and they make police gangs. Sheriff's department. They're nothing good for this country, and they do nothing but oppress, harm, and hate us. Why would we help or ally with people who hates us, systematically hates us? They hate us in prison. I have family in California prisons. I have family in LA. You know what I'm saying? Like, letting these immigrants come here and help, like we have our own criminals that we don't protest for. They're molesters, rapists, and child molesters. That's in a culture. Crime is in Mexican culture. Cartel is in Mexican culture. You see how much they rape people. You see how much they fucking smuggle drugs. They smuggle, like, the worst people in the world are allowed to come to this country, have children, to produce more worse people, and advocate for their criminals. Their grandmothers, their mothers, their parents are all fucking illegals. I don't have no illegal cousins. I don't have nobody else outside this country. I don't fly a foreign flag. You know what I'm saying? I have no reason I have no interest in people coming to replace me. Why would we help our replacement? That's like inviting people in our house, right, who have criminal records, who are rapists, who are murderers, right? Give them a gun and put them in a room with our children. That's like inviting these mother. Why would we help that? No, we should be out there with Mexicans protesting that they get no fucking rights, protesting that they all be arrested, protesting that they all fucking get shipped out. There is no reason we have 30 million Mexicans in this country because none of them came here illegally. They came here illegally and their kids had children, and that's why their kids get to vote. And when they vote us out. They call us monkeys. They be in positions of power. They take our resources and they take over our communities. They move us out. They don't take our applications. Why would we help that? These are our worst enemies. These people are worse than KKK. These people are worse than the skinheads. These people are worse than our government. These people, Mexicans are worse than anything. Caribbeans is one thing. Okay, yeah, fuck them too. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, fuck everybody too. But these Mexicans in particular performing systematic oppression towards us. We should always be in. We need to form and get them the fuck out of here. The same way they do our communities, fire them up. We should do the same thing to them back in the 70s and 80s when we had this fucking problem. We made it too comfortable and too welcome for them to come here, and now they overtaking us. And now, see, the thing was, they thought there was honorary whites. There was never white. Trump see no value in these people. White nationalists see no value in these people. Nobody in America sees value in Mexicans. Or any immigrants, right? Like people calling me, like people like, because I'm gonna say this. I'm anti-white supremacist, right? Anti. But I will put that aside if the white supremacists are against other groups. I'm a black nationalist, so if white nationalists are against Mexicans and immigrants, I will side with them temporarily. I'll put my differences away and fuck them. I still fuck them like they say fuck me, but we can work together and get everybody else the fuck out of our country. And then when it's just us, we can go back to fighting because we get more done by ourselves. We don't need no allies. We never did. We never had allies. Mexicans never stood with us, never marched with us. You know what I'm saying? They only get the benefits. Fuck that and fuck them. And it's one Mexican I like in particular. I like Snow the product. Her parents are illegal, and she fight for her people. She's beautiful, and she's cool. I like her son and shit, but her cause is not my cause. And she's the only celebrity who is standing up to these people, like who are for her people. You know what I'm saying? She's solid. Shout out to Snow, the product. You know what I'm saying? She's a great rapper too. Check her out. She's my best female rapper. But I don't give a fuck about that shit. Her cause ain't my cause. They don't fight for us. These people, the Democratic Party is the worst, right? And what gets me is how you got these Caribbeans, Latinos, and everybody saying we next. We next. Motherfucker, like, you forgot slavery happened. You forgot Jim Crow happened. You forgot mass incarceration happened. You forgot the black laws happened. Like what? We was first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh. You can't name a decade in the last 100 years that we wasn't first. The problem is y'all too used to us being first. That would have happened to y'all. Y'all think y'all the first. No. Y'all not the first. Y'all are the last. And Trump never liked Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all saying we're gonna be deported next. Look, check it out, right? You can only deport people who came from different countries. A Mexican came from Mexico, right? A Jamaican came from Jamaica. A Dominican came from Dominican Republic. A Colombian came from Colombia, right? A black American came from black American. They would deport Vivek Ramaswamy before they deport us. They would deport Elon Musk before they deport us. They would deport Ann Coulter before they deport us. Can't nigga be undeportable. What the fuck? Y'all don't understand. You don't think all the time they had us in prison and if they could have deported us, they would have been deported us. But they need us for innovation. We keep this country together. Y'all don't. Nick Fuentes will be deported before I would. I'm more American than Nick Fuentes. I'm more American than Andrew Tate or any of them fucking weirdos. Myron Gaines would be deported before any black American would. Before one black American would be deported, Nick Fuentes and his whole family would be deported before any of us was. That's how American we is, and that's how non-American they are. The Irish will be deported before us. The Italians will be deported before us. Like, the Kennedys will be deported before any of us will be deported. The Rothschilds will have to be deported because they immigrants. They came from different countries. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not now. They're like 4 generations in. But what I'm telling you is how American we is. We more American than the whitest dynasties in this country. Carnegie, you could dig Carnegie up and deport his ass back to Ireland or whatever he's from. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the whole history of America, you never heard of a black American being deported. Not one. Not one. Don't confuse these immigrant Caribbeans for being a black. You're not black Americans. Not one black American ever been deported. We've been in a lot of shit. We've been killed. We've been hung. We've been incarcerated. We've been framed. We never been deported. Nigga, Italians been deported. Irish been deported. People from Russia been deported. We never been deported. It's not in history that a black American ever been deported. Like, what y'all don't get is like we're so American that before they get us, Donald Trump got to dig his grandfather up and deport him back to Germany, wherever he's from. Like, Joe Biden would be deported before we would be deported. Like we so American that Kim Kardashian would be deported before us. Like, y'all don't get how American we are. Like, we've been here 17 generations, 20 generations, right? No other group could say they did that. Everyone is deportable except us. Our lineage don't go back to Europe or your nigga. They do. Our lineage go back to before American. We have to settle the blood. Like, let's say that. We have all the settle the blood. We have all the founder blood. No one else have that but us. I prove I'm cousins of George Washington and Queen Elizabeth in my last podcast. Go and watch it. I have the actual paperwork. Like I'm saying, can't nobody say that. Can't nobody say they got forefather relatives. Can't nobody say they're related to fucking like 7 or 9 presidents. I am. Nobody's more American than a black American. And some people are more closer. Thomas Jefferson got fucking actual descendants. That's all black. They're not all Latino. There's no Latino. There's no Indian. There's no Asian descendants for founders. It doesn't happen. There's no Italian for founders. There's no Irish. It doesn't happen. Only black Americans got that unique, elite, British savage blood. That's just the facts. That's why people hate us, because we are more than them. We are the elite people of the world. Not just America, of the world. We changed the world. Before we existed, it was just the fucking 1400s. Now that we here, nigga, before we existed, electricity didn't exist. Cell phone, telephones, nigga, shit didn't exist. Remote controls, shit didn't exist until we invented it. I ain't saying we invented everything. I'm saying a lot of important shit we played a part in specifically. In this country, this country ain't shit without us specifically. That's how significant we are to the world. Nobody else is. Besides some Brits, some Germans, you know what I'm saying. Gotta give it to the Europeans, you know what I'm saying. And, ancient African shit like, Egypt, Benin, Timbuktu, they have relevance, you know what I'm saying. But to the last 5 years, nobody but us. Black Americans, British, Germans. That's about it. Maybe some French. That's about it. Nigga, they don't want us to leave. Nigga, Black Americans would love to. Many people would love to leave. They won't even let us go. We can't even go over on our own volition because we that important. We that significant. We keep everything in this balance. If any country right now was to say, let us get all your Black Americans, America would say, hell no. They would go to war for this reason alone. We have the real American blood and the real American experience, and we have their ways. Like, we suppress a lot of shit, but everything evil about the white supremacists, we have it in us. Like, we are the only competition. If we was to go somewhere and not be oppressed and allowed to thrive and allowed to practice in sciences and allowed to develop shit, nigga, we are the biggest threat to America. We the biggest threat now. The FBI said it. Nigga, the biggest threat in America is the unity of Black Americans. So to let not only the best of us go, some of us go, they don't want none of us to go because we have the program to change the world. We are the people who change the world. So imagine if China getting us or Russia getting us. Nigga, they know we coming back. Within 50 years, we will come back and take this shit over. America will never let us go. We are the atomic bomb. We are the nuclear weapon. Only we can defeat these people. That's why they keep us at a minimum. Keep us at 14%. They keep us at a, you know what I'm saying? They keep eyes on us. They investigate us. They keep us in jail. They keep us deprived because it will always clip our wings because when we fly, we turn into fucking dragons and we'll burn this shit down. They have to keep us. We are prisoners. They ain't gonna deport they fucking prisoners. You niggas is free. Y'all are threatless. That's why they let y'all in and let y'all out. Y'all threatless. And this ain't the first time they deported millions of Mexicans. This ain't new. You see how fast y'all forget history? I think in the 1920s, 1930s, 1940s, they deported 2 million Mexicans. See how y'all know history and y'all forget shit? They never like y'all. Nobody in America likes Mexicans or any immigrant. Americans don't like people who talk funny and will have different cultures. We don't like it. There is no group in America more American than Black America. That's why they would never deport us, especially in large numbers. What? Nigga, we are the nightmare. We are America's nightmare. America have dreams about us revolting and getting some get back. America, nigga, everyone come to live the American dream while we the American nightmare because the nightmare is, nigga, all the movies you see, the Planet Apes and the King Kongs and the zombie movies, that should represent us getting get back and retaliating. They would never let us go. And I ain't proud to say that because we're prisoners, but that's just the truth. We would never get deported and you always would get deported. Nigga, right now they can say, you know what? Let's take away immigrant citizenship. Back 4 generations. This could happen. You will have to go. We won't have to go. See what I'm saying? Like, y'all, see, that's why y'all always want to say it can happen to you. It can never happen to us, and y'all always vulnerable. At any given time, America could turn on any group. See, we are immune to being turned on. That's all we know. So we don't give a fuck. We used to it. The only reason why y'all participate in white supremacy and oppressing us because y'all don't want to get the treatment. Y'all don't want to get turned on. But this is the thing. Whether you side with them or not, you're not one of them. You're just a pawn. At any given time, that spotlight could be on y'all, and the whole country could be against you too. Like the whole country was against Muslims one time. The whole country was against, Mexicans right now. All they gotta do is have some propaganda and say, you know what, we don't like Puerto Ricans no more, and the whole country will be against them. Because look, that's why it's important to have our allyship because we are a shelter, we are a force, we are the only protection against injustice in this country. But now that we standing alone, everyone's vulnerable now. Everyone's on the chopping block. White supremacy, which is evil. Black supremacy, which is righteous against evil. Y'all team against us, y'all own. Fuck you. Bon voyage, bitches. Nobody else. That's why everybody can get deported. Nobody else fucking matters to this country. That's why no matter how much they say about us, y'all African, nigga, if we from African, wouldn't we be in Africa? No, Africans are getting deported. Caribbeans are getting deported. We are not the same. Our status ain't the same. Our contribution ain't the same. And this is showing it. It's so funny how this 2 years ago, this a year ago, matter of fact, this last September, all these immigrants was talking shit. This last week, everybody had fucking black fatigue. This last week. might have the fucking tides had turned. Like it's funny how these people bite they like it's funny how people bite their hand that feed them and they say that they don't need us, and America remind them how bad they fucking need us, and they remind us how much we don't fucking need them. That's what's funny, because when we wanted to be allies, we wanted to be cool, y'all said fuck us. Now that y'all need us, y'all like, oh, you know what? No, it's fuck you forever. It's forever up. We know how important we are now, and we ain't letting y'all shit. We have the political currency in this country. Like, we have the good moral standing in this country. We have that's our power. People are like, you don't got no power. Nigga, this is our power. This is the power we have. I'm glad y'all all seeing the power of the Black American. When we don't support shit, people don't get elected. When we ignore shit, people flop. When we don't support shit, people get deported. When we don't support shit, shit falls flat. When we do shit, it's always up and up. It's always a discussion. It's always a victory. No matter how long it takes, it's going to be a victory. We got ourselves out of slavery. We got ourselves out of Jim Crow. We got rights. You know what I'm saying? Like we did this shit without no fucking help. Outnumbered. 10-1. And the funny thing is, everybody had a country to go to. Everybody, this was more fucked up. People see how white America treated us, right? Treated us like shit. And they still came here anyway. Africans, Caribbeans still came here anyway. Caribbeans and Latinos still came here anyway. You know why? Because how they treated us, no one gave a fuck about how they treated us, long as they could get their opportunities. Everyone came here knowing how we get treated, and they came here anyway, ignored us, and now they want us to help them. Fuck that. Never, ever, ever, ever again. Now, right now, it might seem like, our power is a little bit, but this is going to affect generations to come. Our grandkids are going to be more like, man, fuck that forever. We ain't never supporting them. But you know why? Because our grandkids are going to see how these bitch-ass niggas treated us. And they ain't going to want that. Especially my descendants and my cousins. They're going to see all my videos. They're like, you know what? Fuck that. And hopefully they get political. And systematically oppress all these people. Our job is to get more political so we can systematically shut everybody out. Shut the Caribbeans out, shut the Africans out, shut the Latinos out. Politically, with the exception of Puerto Ricans. You know what I'm saying? And a sprinkle of Jamaicans. I fuck with Jamaicans. I really fuck with Jamaicans. And not because I'm 116 for Jamaica. It's a personal experience. But my family don't like Jamaicans. Like my mom and my dad, they really can't fucking stand them. But I kind of didn't stand them for a minute too, but I'm kind of cool with some. But that's beside the point. Our job is to get politically in power and systematically oppress everyone else. That's how it's done. Because everybody systematically oppress us. We got to get into the habit of systematically locking people the fuck out. Fuck all that having a heart. Fuck all that treating people equally. No, we got to systematically, nigga. If you're in any position to hire people, don't hire no immigrants. Hire only Black Americans. If you control the housing. Nigga, you see a Spanish name, put it to the back. Only hire Black Americans. You know what I'm saying? That's how it gotta be. That's what needs to happen. It's our country. Everyone should come second. Everyone should be systematically oppressed, but us. And don't get us wrong. We already been deported. We've been detained, but mass incarceration is the same type of, thing as being deportation. They took us from our family. No one cried. They put us in concentration camps, what we call prison. No one gave a fuck. People forgot that we was mass incarcerated. 2 million of us was just in fucking prison for no reason. For selling crack and shit. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't boycott that. We ain't protest that. If we don't protest any criminals, we got our own criminals to protest. Why the fuck would we protest for illegal immigrants? Criminals. Let's just have call them illegal immigrants. Why would we protest for criminals? Who make federal crimes by being here, and having children. The children are fucking criminals too. Everyone wants to go against us, but everybody fucking needs us. Like, truth of the matter is, in America, there's only Black and white, and nobody else in between matters. Nobody. You could only be a pawn for either side. You can help us, be an ally, or be a pawn for white supremacy. See, when you form a Black, you're being an ally to fight against a righteous cause. When you team white supremacists, when you won't mind being on the ladder of white supremacists, whether you're on the bottom or you're above us, you're fighting for a devilish evil cause. It's not righteous. Y'all been siding on white people so long, y'all thought y'all was white. Y'all thought y'all had a friend, right? But now the tables is turned, and this is your reality check. You can never be white. Nick Fuentes would never be white. Myron Gaines, where's Myron Gaines at? He's a fucking immigrant too. Where are these fucking loudmouth immigrants? Where's these immigrants at who are white nationalist pawns? Who talk about all this masculine red pill shit? Who talk about all this nationalist shit? All these kiss ass tokens. Where are they at? You hear nothing from them, right? Black Americans are the backbone to this country. Nobody spilled more blood in this country. Nobody fought for more righteous cause in this country. This country, if it was to sample its DNA, has our DNA in it. Our blood. Before we next, you have to get all the Latinos, like all the countries, Caribbeans, Asians, Indians, Europeans, right? A European could be deported. A Brit could be deported before a Black American. You know what I'm saying? A Canadian would be deported before a Black American. A German would be deported before a Russian, a Ukrainian, a South African. All these white people will be deported before us. You know why? Because we are the only Americans. Y'all not getting that. Y'all don't believe that we are Americans. People don't really believe that we are the only Americans. We are the only ones who can't be deported, who won't be deported. We're the only ones.
We are Americans, bro. We not from Venezuela. I am an American. Just like a white bitch. You ask that bitch, oh, where was you born? Oh, I was born in Pennsylvania. Oh, I was born in Illinois, bitch. Fuck, I'm not African. I'm not a foreigner, bitch. I'm probably more American than a white bitch.
We're the only group of people that Trump actually shouts out and say good things about. He don't say shit about Puerto Ricans, Mexicans. He don't give a fuck about none of y'all. He don't acknowledge y'all in the amendments of this country.
A short time ago, the Supreme Court agreed to hear oral arguments in the case about ending birthright citizenship. How confident are you that the court will rule in your favor and allow that order to end birthright citizenship to go forward?
Well, you're just telling me that for the first time. I am so happy. I think the case has been so misunderstood. That case, birthright citizenship, is about slavery. If you look at the details of it, the signings of it, everything else, that case is all about slavery. And if you view it from that standpoint, people understand it. But for some reason, lawyers don't talk about it. The news doesn't talk about it. That's not about tourists coming in and touching a piece of sand and all of a sudden they're a citizenship. They're a citizen. That is all about slavery. And even look at the dates on which it was signed. It was right at that era, right after the Civil War. And if you look at it that way, the case is an easy case to win. And I hope the lawyers talk about birthright, citizenship, and slavery, because that's what it was all about. And it was it was meant to be positive. And they use it now instead, not for slavery, they use it for people that come into our country and they walk in and all of a sudden they become citizens and they pay a lot of money to different cartels and others. It's all about slavery, and if you look at it that way, we should win that case.
He wants y'all gone. Because this is the thing. A few years back, remember like 4 or 5 years ago, when Biden said you have to work with the Latinos are going to take over? That pissed Trump to the fuck off. Trump loves being white. As he should. He don't want this country becoming a fucking another Mexico. Nobody wants America to be a fucking Mexico. That's why he made an English language official language of this country, because Mexicans was going crazy saying, on applications, do you speak English? To get any application for a job or for an apartment, you have to speak English. That's crazy. The Latinos was taking over. They think they're the biggest group. They're not. What I don't get is, only thing that ties Latinos together is the Spanish language, right? So what ties, there's nothing to call people who speak the English language? Like, if you have Latinos, shouldn't we be the English? Should we be like it should be something for us, because we outnumber them. More people speak English than fucking Spanish, right? And they're in groups and they don't even fucking matter, right? Nobody wants America to be fucking Latino. People want America to be white and black. Every immigrant you see represents a black child that was aborted. It represents a black child that was killed by the KKK, because the men was killed by the KKK or incarcerated. They're replacing the people who would have been born if black Americans had a fair shot in society. If there wasn't abortion clinics, if we wasn't mass incarcerated, and we were treated fairly, there'd have been 200 million black Americans, because there's 50 million of us now. Now, imagine that times 5 if we wasn't mass incarcerated and we wasn't, systematically oppressed and killed. There would be way more. Black Americans used to have 17 kids, 11 kids. 2 generations ago, our great-grandparents had 17 siblings, 14 siblings. Imagine if that didn't stop. Now we got 1 kid, 2 kids, 3 kids, sometimes no kids. If we would have kept at the rate we went to, we would have had 200 million Black Americans. This would have been a Black American country. And being that it would have been a Black American country, it would have been better than having immigrants here. It would have been better than having white immigrants and Latino immigrants and Asian immigrants. One, we are the most innovative people. We're the most righteous people. We are the only people in the world that really is American. We don't have a different flag. Like, they can't deport us. People forgetting that they deport Native Americans. So-called Native Americans are being deported. They ain't deporting Black people. People think that, they hate you in the country. If they hate us so fucking much, they could have been killed us, been wiped us out. America needs us because we keep the balance of this country. We are the sun. Everybody else, including white people, are the fucking planets and the moons. We keep white supremacy on the same team. We keep immigrants thinking that they're part of white supremacy. Now look, if you took Black Americans away, you just had Caribbeans, it'd be too easy. There'll be no resistance. If you had just Mexicans in America, there'll be no resistance. There'll never been a civil rights. Matter of fact, there still have been slavery because they're fine complying with whiteness. Everybody Latino wants to be white. Everybody Indian wants to be white. All the Asians want to be white. They date white people, and they're fun. Everyone is cool with having white blood or having a white husband or a white girlfriend or some shit like that. You know why? Even though they're most evil as fucking people and the weakest DNA, they brainwashed the world to convince that they're superior, but they didn't convince the Black American. We know these people ain't shit. We grew up in proximity. We know we better. We know we're more innovative. We know we're stronger. We know we're more talented. Nobody else believes that about themselves. Asians think they're inferior to white people. Indians from India, East Indians, think they're superior because they want to be whiter. Latinos want to be whiter. Dominicans want to be whiter. Everybody wants to be whiter. Africans come here, be bad wenches. They want to marry white women. Caribbeans come here, be bad wenches. They want to marry white people. We're the only ones that's cool with being Black. We're the only ones that don't need these people. We're the only ones who have success without these people. Before there was welfare, there was successful Black communities in cities. You can't name a successful white community or city without welfare. You can't name a Caribbean community without welfare. You can't name a Mexican community in America without welfare. There is no other people who prove themselves despite having no resources and no help from the government but Black Americans. We the only ones that got shit figured out. We the only ones that rise above the challenges against our odds. Everybody complies. That's why our voice is so important. That's why we're the leaders of this country. Without having a government, without having all the money and all the resources, we still got all the influence. Black American influenced the world. Our civil rights movement influenced the world. You know what I'm saying? Our causes influence, our culture influences the world. White people colonize the whole fucking world and nobody wants to fucking really be them. They want to be part of their system, yes, but nobody wants to fucking be white. No, I'm lying. Nobody Black American. Everybody want to be white. Latinos want to be white. Dominicans want to be white. Indians want to be white. Mexicans, everyone wants to be white but us, right? So what I'm saying is kind of fucked up. What I'm saying is to you, though, is despite having nothing, despite being at the bottom, for some reason, we still have the same type of pull. We're the polar opposites. Without us being in America, there will be no America. America would just be Europe or it'd just be Mexico. Us to not do nothing, everybody movement will fall flat. Because these illegal immigrants have no rights. All our causes was because of injustices. They killed one of us. They deprived us of opportunities. Righteous causes. You know what I'm saying? These people are coming here being killers and rapists, and these people come here without a righteous cause. They're actually a fucking criminal cause. This is the criminal rights movement. They're protesting to keep criminals in. Like, everyone in America, especially Black, when we commit crimes, we have to go to jail. There are fucking millions of these illegal immigrants walking around not going to prison. Yes, they get deported and go back to their country, but imagine instead of us being mass incarcerated, they detain us and let us go back to our country or back to our communities. That's what's happening. How you feel sorry for people who committed crimes and they going back home? Like, that shit is dumb as fuck. Y'all going back home. What the fuck? Y'all committed a crime. Y'all not even being punished. Each and every one of these people should be in fucking prison for 10 years. There should be mass incarceration of these Latinos, these illegals, and whoever else is here illegally. So they should do a 5-year minimum. But I'm gonna keep it real with you. Trump he wasting money. That's all he gotta do. Take citizenship, stop the 14th Amendment for these illegal immigrants. Don't give them welfare. Don't give them houses. You have a birth certificate or a social security number, you should get nothing in America. Everyone in America everyone that's not an American should come here and build on their own and add to the country with no assistance. See, people only come here because of welfare. They have kids that get on welfare. If Trump stopped the welfare and stopped them from being employed here and make it illegal to hire illegal immigrants and really put pressure on people, they will starve the fuck out. They would deport themselves. If the government don't give them housing and they police their communities, there will be no fucking, they'll leave. The problem is we let these Mexicans police themselves in California and Texas. They're LAPD, that's the Mexican, half of them, and the same with the fucking Border Patrol. Half of them are Mexicans. It's like letting the blacks police the blacks. That's fucking dumb. That's like letting criminals police the criminals. If I see my family coming in or doing some illegal shit, I'm not going to arrest my family. Well, see, what needs to be is they need to hire more black Americans as police in LA, Texas, Arizona, and the border. Border Patrol need to be all black American. That shit will stop completely. We're the only Americans here. We're the only ones who care about Americans. That's why we're not being deported. Who's more loyal to America than us? We don't have no other flag to fly. I don't take too much time to get into this, but my thing is, we would never support immigrants, legal or illegal. We want all y'all gone. We want America to be black and white, mostly black. But I'd rather have my racism come from white people. We shouldn't have to go through a form of Juan Crow, Mexican racism, Dominican racism, Indian racism, Chinese racism. Everybody has a form of racism. And you know what? We're tired of all that shit. And we tired of fucking Caribbean racism. And we tired of African ethnicism. We tired of Caribbean ethnicism and tribalism. We don't got to deal with that shit from none of y'all. We don't owe none of y'all no loyalty. Y'all all owe us. Y'all owe us for the opportunities that we provided, such as landscaping, that was us. Lawnmowers, that was us. HVAC, that was us. Trucking, that was us. Refrigerator truck, that's us. Electricians, that's us. We created all these lanes. Lewis Lattimore basically invented electricity. That's us. The EMT, that's us. Blood banks, that's us. So much shit in medical fields that y'all can come here and be professions and get y'all taken from us. Each immigrant in America takes from a black American. Imagine we got all the immigrants, how many jobs and opportunities there'll be. We'll get better pay, less hassle. America will run more efficiently. There'll be less homeless people. There'll be more money to invest in our elders. Like, immigrants take from America and it makes America worse. If we take away let's take away all the Mexicans, all the Latinos, except Puerto Ricans, you know what I'm saying, and all the Caribbeans, except, the St. Thomas and except those, right, because they're American. There will be way more opportunity, way more education. Our people will be way more educated and we'll make way more money and we'll pay way more taxes. And all that money went back to us instead of, Iran and Israel and all that shit. America will be a fucking utopia. But we got to get immigrants out. We got to be anti-immigrant, legal and illegal. Fuck them all. We don't want none of them coming here, especially from Africa and Latin countries. I'd rather have all European. Bring all the white people here. Fuck it. I'd rather have my racism white because that's natural. But we should have to experience racism from Latinos, from Indians in our country. If anything, we're racist towards them. We're supposed to have systematic oppression towards them. That's what I'm for. Shit, like this is our country. It's reversed, and we got to start the process of reversing this shit by never supporting them or dating them. So a lot of people got kids by these people. They be fucking these immigrants and shit. So they get cooning. Fuck y'all kids too. Help your kids get deported too. Fuck y'all. If it was to flip this over and it was us being deported, you would have You would have the Indians with feathers on horses again. You have the KKK out this bitch. You would have the MA, the Nortanios. You have everybody hunting us the fuck down. There'll be rewards on our heads. This is soft. This is easy. Trump doing some easy shit. I support Tom Homan. I fucking love Trump. And I'm saying this on record. I support white nationalists against immigrants. I only don't support them against black Americans. I support them against Africans, against Caribbeans. Like, I'm for that. But I am anti everybody except black American. So people saying, oh, you being a nationalist. Oh, you got the same talk about as white supremacists. Nigga, it's about time. Because we learn from the best. Everything they done, we have. We were trying to stay away from that. We were trying to be better than that. But no, y'all didn't respect nothing else. So now I'm picking that shit up. I'm picking up all the xenophobia. I'm picking up all the talking points. I'm picking up I'm enforcing that. I'm preaching that because it's time. It's time to put black Americans first. It's time to put Americans first. First you put blackness first, which is black Americans. Then you put the country first. Anything after that, nothing else matters after that. It's America first, nothing else, and nobody else matters. We're the only non-immigrants, we're the only non-immigrants, non-deportables in this country. We don't give a fuck about how none of y'all feel. And that's the Big Bad Podcast. Kiss my ass. Kiss my black ass. I don't give a fuck about your children and your families and your cousins. Deport all y'all. None of y'all deserve the 14th Amendment. I'm for Trump. Toodaloo, bitches.